Let he goes. Hey, y'all, what's going
Good
on? Look,
afternoon. Good
you
random afternoon.
or the disconnector. Said you want to vote. We put them together.
They still together, y'all. They're still together.
We missed y'all. We had to come on here because we missed y'all.
Yeah. Plus, we got a special announcement. Oh, but you get that at the end. So we're only coming on here for a couple minutes, like literally a couple minutes. We'll probably be here, 20, 30 minutes, sis?
Maybe that. We'll see. We'll see how the spirit leads us. I'm gonna share it out.
Oh, we having church today. All right, then.
You never know. You just never know.
Hi, y'all. Well, as you come on here, be sure to say hello. This is not a planned program. We were just having a conversation about something else. We were like, you know what? We need to have this conversation with other people to participate because we're going into 2022 and we want to go into 2022 with as much clarity on how to have a better 2022 than we did 2021.
Right.
So that's why we on here randomly today. That, and I want to show you guys the new branding. I am Brandy, the DisConnector, and I'm pulling the plug on dysfunction. Because y'all know how I feel about things that have to do with like those of us that get wrapped up with doing things for other people, but when we need something, ain't nobody there for us, and we forget to actually, pay attention to that and move accordingly. Our time, our energy, our attention is valuable, and some people don't appreciate our time, energy, and attention.
Right.
And we gotta hold them accountable and keep it moving because there are people that do love and cherish us and would like to spend more time with us, but we're too busy worried about the people that don't appreciate us.
Girl, listen.
So that's off the topic.
Listen, that's right on topic right there. Because right before we went live, I was like, Brandon, did you read my post? And I had to read it to him. And this is what it says. I hope this frees somebody, and I really do. I mean, I really hope this frees somebody. Don't let them make you feel bad or guilty about not watching their Facebook or IG lives, not attending their classes, and not donating. Why? Because it's not their decision. Lord knows we attend as much as we can and we support as much as possible, even to the detriment of the things we know good damn well. That ain't in the post, but that's what I was feeling. We do it to the detriment of what we need to be doing for ourselves. So it says, but I would like for you to, in this season, giving season, to give to yourself. So if you want to take the class, take the class. If you want to watch the live, watch the live. If you want to donate from the depths of your heart without hesitation, without doing it grudgingly. Give, be that. But do it because it's filling you up, not because you're just depleting yourself, trying to be there, trying to do it, trying to give, trying to start it, trying to take it, to all those things to the detriment of your own self.
Right.
And I
love that.
Connected this is that we were talking about collaboration and our new branding. So that's really how this started. So go ahead and tell you what you're going to say, because I know it's going to
Well, first and foremost, I want to say happy Tuesday, Miss Pat. Thank you for chiming in and saying hello.
Hey, Pat.
Fantastically and extremely happy to have you on with us this fine afternoon. But I was just talking about, we were talking about competition.
Yes.
And how it doesn't really serve a purpose, especially in our space. I believe that rock solid success comes from collaboration, not from competition. Right. And it's something that a lot of people are having a hard time understanding. I used to fight tooth and nail to get everybody on the same page. But now I'm like, the people that are supposed to be here, they're going to rock with it.
Come on.
Period. Everybody else is going to fall off and find where they belong.
Yes.
Yes. And it's funny that we talked about that post too, though, because I used to worry about, like, I love, y'all know who all I love, okay? Between Carrie and Coach Toy and Michelle Hardy and Michelle Johnson, like, there's a lot of us, okay? And I can't catch everybody's stuff. I feel so guilty about not being able to catch everybody's class, course, live, webinar, whatever it is. I used to feel guilty, but everybody knows and respects that we are all very busy focusing on our areas of expertise. We don't compete. we could be doing something at the exact same time as somebody else. One of our favorites just jumped on. What's up?
Yeah.
Keisha is in the tutoring and helping young folks learn to be great early side of things. And we don't compete, we collaborate. If we're on here just talking, we're gonna be like, yo, go check out our sister Queen.
Yes.
She's helping these babies do amazing things early in life.
Yes.
And same with Michelle Hardy, who is building out her fantastic foundation. And I can't wait for that Black Tie event. I won't be there, but I know there's going to be pictures, there's going to be videos, and I'm so excited. I'm here for it. Michelle, I haven't donated yet, but I'm coming, girl. I'm coming. You know how
I can't wait to go. It's going to be so fun. I can't wait.
And I hope you guys have the bestest time ever. And yes, I said bestest. Mind you, guys, I hate that word. Buenos dias, Facebook user.
But that gotta be Ray Man, brother Ray Man. Bueno.
Yeah, it's the Blue Hearts. It gotta be Ray Man. And we love you too, Keisha. But we all here just talking about just stop trying to do everything for everybody, whatever form that takes on. Because one, you're taking away from the people that really need your time and attention first and foremost. And sometimes we believe people need us, but they're actually just using us. And it's our responsibility to realize that that's going on, though, because users are never going to stop being users.
Right.
They're not.
Look, like the song says, haters gonna hate. Why would you be mad at a hater for hating you when that's what haters supposed to do? They're supposed let them do that and be grateful that you don't live the role of a hater. It takes everything to make everything function, right? We always talk about, the laws of attraction and polarity and positive and negative. Think about that. One doesn't exist without the other. The other is always going to exist. Negative is always going to be here. I don't care how much we put to the world. Negative is just a fact of life because everything has its polar opposite. So if there's someone saving lives, there's someone taking lives. If there's someone who is fighting oppression, there's always going to be an oppressor. There's always going to be these things. The key is not to get consumed by what happens around you and only work on what's within you. Because what's within you is how you attract what's outside of you. It's just the way it is. And if you can just focus on that, it doesn't matter what comes and goes, i.e. competition. It doesn't matter anymore because you're solely focused on being the absolute best you that you can be. And when you can surround yourself with people like me and Brandy, then we can say, I'm the best damn coach that there is because ain't no other coach I do. But the beauty in that is I'm going to look at Brandy and say the same thing. Because can't nobody, damn it, do what Brandy do. And she's an amazing coach for her. I'm a major coach for me. And we all need to stand boldly, unapologetically, and firmly in the fact that we are the absolute best at what we do because no one can come here to earth and do you. But we need to share that same courtesy. That's where I think that we're missing our blessing is when we build other people up, we are stronger together. And we're more solidified than being just scattered bits of positive energy that's not helping each other amplify that. Like if I were to take a drop of rain, right, and I put it out front, and then I take a drop of rain and put it out back, I may just throw that up to, something on the roof is leaking. But if I were to put them together, I'm going to assume it's raining. And there's a big difference. Well, collaboratively, if you put things together, it's more powerful. And we can drown our atmosphere with positivity if we work together instead of trying to compete with each other. Like, what is that? How can you possibly be anybody else?
But that's not the thing, though. Who comes in our space and even competes at this point?
That's my point. And look, but that's us. But
right.
You see it though.
Right. And I think that's why this conversation is important though, because we're all here talking about it, but we do it. And you see the harmony that happens within our tribe.
Right.
Like, so IE got Circle of Champions worldwide. You've got ATBA Impact Group.
Yep.
I've got me, like I have the FL, the For the Love of Queens group, but I haven't been doing much with it. Not because I don't want to, but because I'm like, okay, I'm rebranding and everything. What do you guys in that group even want? Anybody that is in FLQ group right now, what would you like me to bring to that group? What would you like to see when you come to that group? I want some answers, man.
Yeah, I want some answers. Why is my green screen like that, though?
Your lighting, it's your lighting, man. It's your lighting. Ryan says you are amazing coaches individually and collectively for who you are called to serve. And
Yes,
we
sir.
appreciate that, Ryan. That's exactly
Yes,
what
sir.
we tried to be.
And yes, ma'am.
Keisha said, comparison is a thief
Yes,
of joy.
ma'am.
It can be, like, but I'm like, who got time to look over there? Like, if you see something over there that you like, do it here. Do it right here.
Right. Yep.
Hey, Ryan, how you doing?
And you know, I was thinking right as we were getting off, because again, this conversation started because me and Brandon was just catching up. We hadn't talked to each other. She was like, "You got some time?" And I was like, "Yeah." So we jumped on the call. We started talking about our rebranding, which again, Brandon will be talking more about later. Just rebranding and where we're going forward, and just really, you know, doing a little dump situation, you know, if you will, because you know that's why I do my diet program. Anyone,
Plug. Plug.
Oh, that is so funny. But then I was thinking about how many opportunities we have to lift other people up, but we instead we choose to either judge them, criticize them, make fun of them, or pity them instead of truly genuinely helping them. And not just because they need help, because a lot of times we can hurt sometimes more than we help if we consistently are helping people in a certain way to be an enabler or to be a crutch or to not let them grow their own muscle. I'm not saying to that effect. I'm saying genuinely, if you have something and the time, I'm not saying go out of your way, but if you have the time to judge, criticize, put down, belittle, or pity, you have time to help.
Yeah, he got time to do the exact opposite of all those things.
Right. If we are all in a room, having, you know, say some drinks or something, right? And I have one of them little bottle openers on my keychain, and I'm seeing someone over there trying to twist a bottle off, and their hands are hurting and bleeding, but they're trying to get the top off. When I got a bottle, it don't take no extra effort for me to say it's not. Look, some people don't know. Say it's not a twist off. Sometimes it just takes that, because I'm gonna tell you something that happened to me the other day. I posted about my book. Going that I was working on my book, and that my book will be coming soon. Somebody inboxed me, and I'll tell you her name, and because I don't want to get it wrong. She is part of the tribe, Lisa Nichols tribe. I met her, but me and her, we're not. I wouldn't call us like friends, but we are
acquaintances.
We more than acquaintance, like we cool. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I've sent her a message about what I'm doing. She showed up. She sent me things about what she's doing, and I show up. That type of thing. Like, I have a genuine respect for what she does, because she's an amazing coach. She's a coach as well.
Hey, Angelique the artist.
Angelique the artist, and Antoinette Marie. I don't know why I want to salute Antoinette Marie. So
she is highly salutable.
Right, she is. She's prestige. She's prestigious.
She's like our tribe matriarch.
Yes. So she inboxed me and said that she had a checklist of things to consider when launching your book, and I thought that was so amazing, because those are those little things of someone like reaching you a bottle opener. Like, don't let people just sit and spin their wheels. And if you know you have valuable information, and it only a click away for you to help me out, just for even if I never use it, that for me that was the sweetest and most genuine gesture, just from a post. And we need to do more of that. What'd you laugh at? I was like, why did Carrie message me in 3 different DMs? I did.
Message.
Look, if I wish I had a pickle, I'd say deal with it and put it like.
I love it. This is us, y'all. This is us. This is how we do.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
But I freaking love that. Honestly, I used to, and I still do from time to time, depending on the person or people involved. I will offer up information to help people avoid pitfalls that I already experienced or saw somebody else experience, and I figured out the solution before having to experience it myself. That's something simple you can do to pay it forward, so to speak. Put the right energy out there and draw the right people to you. If you're somebody that's new to your personal development journey, realizing you're at a point in your life that you want to do something different and you don't know where to start by giving.
Right. Yeah. And it don't have to be no crazy something, money. Coach just say all the time, all money ain't green. Like there is great value in information applied. Now, information not applied is just as, it's like a whole stack of bricks and claiming you got a half. No, you don't. No, you don't. But information applied can be one of the most valuable things, especially when it comes to growth, especially when it comes to the entrepreneurial lifestyle and, just having to figure everything out. Because as an entrepreneur, you wear so many hats. You trying to be the editor. You trying to be the publicist. You're trying to be the marketer. You're trying to be doing accounts and receivables and all these things. And if someone can just throw you a freaking bone sometime, it means all the difference. Just be a great human being. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's the craziest thing. I was in my session yesterday with my coach. And I had the greatest realization. I didn't realize, one, I've never fit in my entire life. And that's by design because I had to find my people. I fit in now. By people, those that I'm supposed to help. And those that are drawn to me, do not be intimidated by my energy and how I come off. Reach out. There are a lot of people that assume that I'm a certain way and they are intimidated by my presence for some reason. I'm not that person. Reach out.
And it's scary.
I know, I'm terrified. But I've been told by a lot of people that finally do reach out and speak to me and make a connection with me that they are intimidated by me. And I'm like, why? And I don't know if it's because it's a perceived confidence thing, but like everybody else, I'm working on stuff at all times. Stuff within myself, stuff to be a better wife, stuff to be a better investor, stuff to be a better entrepreneur, stuff to be a better coach, stuff to be a better sister, niece, aunt, whatever. I'm always working on myself in some shape, way, shape, form, or fashion, just like everybody else. I might be further along, but that's a good thing. And I'm behind some people that I deal with and a lot of people that I deal with. And I'm comfortable with that because I know that there's something more to attain to be a higher level of myself. I don't know what the finished version of myself looks like. And I find it both terrifying and exciting all at the same time. Because I know I'm powerful.
Exciting.
I know I'm powerful. Carrie knows she's powerful. And our power terrifies us sometimes because it's like, you're living beneath your potential, but at the same time, you're scared to run towards your potential.
Right. Yeah.
And it's confusing at times. I'm not even gonna lie.
It is. It's because it's the unknown. But when we break that down, so was today. So is this next moment. Like how many freak accidents happen? I ain't trying to scare nobody, but what I'm trying to do is even the playing field here. We're all sometimes really scared of something. How many freak accidents happen? Like a big meteor smashes into the window right now while I'm on live and y'all all see me die. That's happened to people, Things like that literally happen. People are on live or on the news and all of a sudden, bam, something happens and it's over. We don't know when that's going to happen. So why not look at right now, the computer in front of me, this phone, this cup of coffee and be like,
what cup of coffee?
That's some good coffee. You know what I mean? Why not be here now? Like Antoinette Marie said, be a human being. So like a lot of that frustration be cut out. I'm going to go give me another cup of coffee. You know why?
Because you can.
Boom.
Because you grown, sis. Boom. But we absolutely love you too, Antoinette Marie Williams of Antoinette Marie Speaks. Y'all, Antoinette Marie is quite the unique being. And if you're looking for somebody that's going to hold you, mother you into your next level, that's who you need to connect with. She is such a loving individual. And we agree with you too, Angelique. Yup. 100%. But what I absolutely love about everything that we do around here is even when it seems like we're going nowhere, we're still moving forward and we're still going to continue to encourage one another. And that's what's very, very unique about all the people that I have had the absolute privilege and honor to become acquainted with, friends with, extended family with at this point. Some of y'all, like my sister Queen Antoinette Marie, Tracy Randolph, Shima, and Melissa, all of you are like my sisters. You too, Angelique. Y'all are the sisters I never knew I wanted. Keisha too. And I stopped wondering like how all this happens. And I'm learning to just go with the flow. And as I learn to go with the flow, I find myself unbothered more often. Have any of you experienced this? Are you just less bothered by the things that are going on like in the world around us? Like we are literally on the verge of civil war, and I'm just like, okay, bring it on.
Not civil war.
Hey, even news outlets are talking about it now, but I'm like, you can't sit here and be like, oh my God, how am I gonna? No, at the end of the day, it's gonna happen one way or another. So go with the flow. Do what you must to continue to grow and be stronger on the other side of whatever's coming. Whether it's COVID showing its ass some more, and I literally just got over COVID, y'all, and it was a pain in the ass. But luckily, I didn't get it really, really badly. And it's more of a, I feel like this time around it was more of a learning experience. I absolutely love the people that I deal with on a regular basis, but some people are too new to my circle and I can't allow them into my personal space because of the danger factor. You don't know who's been where.
Right.
And God reminded me gently that pay attention to what the hell you're doing. Not everybody is meant to be in your immediate area. It doesn't mean you can't still love on them. It doesn't mean you can't still help them. But you need to help people that are willing to come to the table ready to help themselves, which means there are certain actions that they do or do not take within their lives in order to preserve and protect those that they deal with on a close level.
Right.
And I had to learn that lesson yet again, because I've learned it many times in life, but I had to learn it yet again in a different way. Yeah. And I'm heeding the lesson.
Yeah.
And I'm just moving a little bit differently. Y'all, I absolutely love you, but we are working on starting our family, which means if you want me somewhere, it's probably not going to happen for the next year or two. And I'm okay with that. I used to feel like I was going to let a lot of people down by saying like, no, I'm not going nowhere. I'm here at my house and I'm happy about that because I'm trying to start my family. That comes before anything right now. And I have a lot of clients.
Randy, you coming to High Vibe? I don't care.
You don't make me what to do.
I'm gonna make you come to High Vibe.
You don't make me what to do. I'm gonna be a High Vibe virtually. How about that? Or whatever my rear end.
Y'all
told you. This family comes first. Johnson and Johnson household comes first. And I love it that way.
Randy's coming to High Vibe.
Y'all don't listen to Coach Carrie. She gonna have y'all disappointed. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Angelique said bars. Hey, that was my best event in gymnastics.
Oh my God.
That's what it is. Because like you can't control the world around you. You can control how you move in it, but you can't control the world.
No, no one ever could. Think about that.
There are still people that think they can, though.
No one ever could. Yet people will spend the rest of their lives trying to control a world that is uncontrollable. The only thing you can control is how you feel about it. And I promise you can be unbothered. That's what that is the goal of life, is to be unbothered with life, yet amazed with it at the same time. That is the true seat of consciousness. Being in that seat, knowing that there's a voice in your head driving you crazy, knowing that someone's going to piss you off, knowing there's going to be days that are so good that you're going to want to relive them in your head forever, and letting all that shit go.
Right.
Just to experience the very moment that you're in right now.
I got another Popeye story, y'all. So I want a Popeye chicken again.
Brandy is not being here now. Brandy is at Popeyes, y'all.
Brandy is at Popeyes, okay?
Okay, so let's go with Brandy to Popeyes.
Okay, so here's what happened, y'all. Okay, I had my chicken craving. It happens about once a month. So I go to Popeyes. First thing I do is walk in the door, because that's what you're supposed to do if you want to go get the chicken. Duh. So I walk in the door, I almost slip and bust my ass, y'all. They done mopped the whole damn lobby with the oil water from behind the counter. So I politely walk up to the counter. I'm like, can I get a 16-piece or whatever? Just the chicken. Fall? Just the chicken. No, I did not fall. Okay. I just slipped. I did not fall though.
Did you?
So the young lady behind the counter is like, 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, I know to expect every when I come up here.
How'd she say it?
20 minutes. But she said it like she was expecting me to be like, you know what, never mind, bye. Right. So I'm like, that's not an issue whatsoever. I was like, y'all do know that this floor is slick, right? She's like, yeah. And she turned around and walked away. Oh, I don't know. It's like these kids don't got no home training. I'm like, yo, I could be very upset right now, but I'm like, oh, poor baby. You gonna be putting chicken in the box for a long time. You don't fix that attitude. But so I go outside. I wait the prerequisite 20 minutes. I'll come back inside because I know when they did say 20 minutes, it's gonna be at least 30. So I went outside, waited 20 minutes, came back inside, waited another 10 minutes, and 2 or 3 of them behind the counter was like, have you been helped? I was like, all of you were standing right there when this chick took my order. What do you mean, have I been helped? Yes, I've been helped. Thank you, guys. So finally, they were like, what is she waiting on? And the girl's like, 16-piece order. And they're like, oh, okay, spicy. Yeah, it's still in the grease. Yeah, we know. So finally, I'm assuming this young man's the manager because he was there last time when I made the same order last month. And he literally remembered me because I said no thighs. So he puts the chicken in the box, puts it in the bag, asks me for one napkin. I'm like, nah, I'm good. We got napkins and junk. And I was like, you make sure there's no thighs. Because you got to ask. You have to ask. You got to check to make sure they got your order right and that you got your biscuits. And in this case, some apple pies. So double check. He's like, yeah, it's in there. Everything but the thighs. I was like, cool. So I finally get home, over the box. Tell me why the chicken is like mutant small now, y'all. You know how a chicken leg's supposed to look. This damn chicken leg was about the same damn size as a chicken drum you would get at freaking Buffalo Wild Wings. I was like, you know what? Every time I go up here, there's a new level of effery going on. And I just laughed to myself and ate my little ass chicken legs. You can't make this mess up. Every time I think I'm ready for the level of nonsense, it's going to go on. They go to a whole new level, y'all. Like, at what point am I going to be like, you know what? Chicken used to be real nice at one point. I'm going to remember chicken finally and just leave that shit alone.
Sounds like to me, you need to just stick with like Tyson and just cook your own chicken. It's a pedigree. What's the name? What's the other one?
Well, I do got some chicken breading, but you know, it's just something. There's something about chicken that you didn't have to work too hard to make yourself. Like, you know, there are times that I will make a full meal, y'all, and I'll be so tired after making that meal. I'm like, that looks real good. I'm going to bed now.
Yo, yeah.
And my husband's sitting on the couch.
By the time I get done cooking, I'm not hungry.
It's delicious.
I just be eating the whole time I'm cooking. Yeah. So let's get these people the rest of their day. It's been 29 minutes, girl. We ain't talking about nothing.
Nope.
Chicken.
Angelique said, remember chicken party.
Ready to Popeyes. We all in the back seat like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I swear, next time y'all come, I'm going to just take you with me because everybody be thinking I'm playing about this Popeyes to be going to.
I go to Popeyes.
I'm going to take y'all with me so y'all can see and experience this nonsense yourself.
The best service, and the best food. Yeah.
I'm going to just go to the other Popeyes. I'm lucky enough to live between 2 of them. I need to go to the other one.
Yeah, we'll make your own. She said she still ate it. She said her little ass chicken legs. She said, so I just ate my little ass chicken leg.
Angelique said, y'all are silly. We know. Thanks for jumping on. Of course.
Angelique, the artist.
All right. So before we jump off, we have one major announcement for y'all.
Woo!
So, as you know, I am a panelist on the show called Fem Talk every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Carrie and I will now be joining the E360 TV family, and you will be able to stream The Coach and the DisConnector anytime you like, starting next year. So each episode that we have, you will also be able to watch on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, on your phones, whatever you like. We're going to have our own channel, and you guys will be able to go on there and check us out anytime. And yeah, you guys are going to have a whole lot more brothers and sisters from around the world tuning in with y'all. So be sure to welcome them and show them what our tribe vibe is like and why we do what we do and how we do.
This is what it's like. Look, it don't matter what we show up, we still gonna be exactly like this.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, and once locked in, we are actually going to be coming to you every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
I'm
8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you guys may or may not get the full vocabulary all the time. Because, effery is just a nice way of saying other things that, I'll probably say without even pausing on that time of show.
Sure. And I'll laugh.
Why not? Sometimes you gotta laugh at the foolishness. As long as you finance your own foolishness, I'm cool. Just don't expect me to finance the foolishness.
Coach Story's daughter asked me, "Why you laugh so much?" I said, "It's my favorite."
Why not? Why not laugh so much?
I don't know what that. My favorite is laughing. I just laugh.
Man, we be in the middle of a full-on serious conversation and still crack a joke.
Sure will. I sure will. That's why, ask any of my family members, they probably would say they would not want to sit next to me in the funeral. Because it is inappropriate to laugh at a funeral, apparently.
According to who?
Right, apparently.
According to who? I be that same one. I would sit next to you to laugh during the funeral.
Right.
I don't know. There are tears and then there are tears. Like, sometimes you just gotta, you know what? I just enjoyed the fact that this person lived. Let's just celebrate. But that's just my mentality now. But y'all, thank you so much for tuning in with us for this random episode of The Coach and the DisConnector, apparently. And again, come turn of the year, you'll be able to catch episodes like this, whether they're impromptu. Well, they're going to be scheduled next year.
Yeah.
But those of you that catch this live, those of you that catch this via replay, drop a comment in the comments if you would like to be one of our guests next year, because we are creating the roster.
Yeah.
We are creating our guest roster. So let us know if you'd like to come on and have a conversation based on your area of expertise or whatever topic we decide to come up with.
That would be exciting.
I would do it as long as we do the dang thing.
Yeah, and we like new friends too.
Yes.
So share this too. If you know anybody who you think would be a good guest, tag them and tell them to get in contact with us.
Most definitely. And with that, y'all, we are out. No outro intro today. We just go in the broadcast. So until next time, we love you.
Bye.
Goodbye.